So Stalker 2 is only a few days away, so I had to put out a video talking about some of the new details that came out, like how big the map is, weapon customization, and more. So if you're excited about Stalker like I am, consider leaving a like at the least and a sub at the most. Thank you so much. Let's go.
Wanna be a renegade? Red wolf. Red wolf renegade. Red wolf renegade.
So just to get the obvious news out of the way, Stalker 2 has officially gone gold, and for those of you who don't know exactly what this term means, it essentially is a statement put out by the devs letting everyone know that the game is officially finalized and ready to be shipped. This is amazing to hear because I know that a lot of people were worried that it would get another delay due to the absolute nightmare that the team has been through. So this is the news that was really refreshing, and congratulations to the team for actually hitting this crazy milestone. Congrats. Recently, GSC Game World released a new trailer showcasing all of the new mechanics, including weapon upgrades, attaching weapon parts on the go, and more. And this was so awesome to see because it looks aesthetically so similar to how the weapon upgrade system worked in the original Stalker games, but obviously we are now in the modern age where everything just looks, well, better, only a lot better. So of course these weapon attachments will do what you expect, upgrade things like aim down sight speeds, reload speeds, fire rate, ammo capacity, silencers, scopes, red dot, attachments, and so much more. You can even see a part where your character picks up an attachment straight up off of an enemy and attaches it to his weapon, which even includes an animation. I know this doesn't seem like a big thing, but I just love that there are full-on animations instead of, the old school just slapping on your gun and you can exit the menu and it's just there. And on the topic of upgrades, by the way, whenever you meet these technicians out in the massive world of Stalker 2, be sure to keep your gear in good condition. There's even a section in this trailer where you actually see your gun get jammed and you really gotta keep up with taking care of your weapons. This means repairing your weapons and armor, because if you have damaged armor, you will be dead quicker than you can say cheeky breeky, which I still don't know what that means. In Stalker 2, it's really important to always stay prepared, so the types of weapon attachments aren't just exclusive to the stuff that we see in other games, like red dots and clips and stuff like I mentioned. We actually see a dude attach a shotgun attachment to his sniper rifle, because who honestly wants to get caught with their pants down, sniping just to have someone run up behind them? But hey, you can be ready with a shotgun attachment. I thought this was so cool. So whenever you come to a camp with fellow stalkers, make sure to triple check everything before heading back out into the zone. And speaking of immersion, they really emphasize about preparedness in combat. You always want to make sure that you have enough gear, but not too much gear, because having too much gear on you means that you won't be able to pick up loot in the world. Meaning, for example, if you have an assault rifle with a 30-round clip, maybe just bring around 100 rounds to not overburden yourself. If you have a sniper rifle with a bolt action with a 5-round clip, maybe bring, around 40 rounds. Stalker 2 will feature full-on ballistic systems, like the amount of damage you deal will depend on the caliber you use, the type of armor the enemies are wearing, the distance you are away from them, and so on and so forth. In the Stalker universe, you always want to be on the lookout for abandoned gear in abandoned buildings, but also, and much more specifically, the stashes left by other Stalkers. Stashes can be often difficult to find, and as they should be, because the Stalker that left it there didn't want it to be found, because just like you, they ran out of capacity in their inventory, left their gear there to come back for it, and unfortunately, you found it before they could return for it. These stashes often include things like ammo, weapons, food, and sometimes even artifacts, so always be on the lookout for stashes. And speaking of exploration, holy crap, is this game huge! Stalker 2 might just have one of the biggest open world maps to date. Stalker 2's map will feature a 60 square kilometer map, or over 40 miles. To put this in comparison, this would take roughly 6 Fallout 4 maps, much bigger than Skyrim's map, and only slightly smaller than GTA 5's massive map at 75 square kilometers in comparison to Stalker's 60. And of course in GTA 5, you're driving around a lot, so a lot of that ground that's covered, you're going really fast. In Stalker 2, you don't have any vehicles, you're just walking, so imagine. Speaking of big, let's talk about the file size, which you can preload right now if you didn't already know, and you might want to delete pretty much just everything you've ever had, because Stalker 2 will require nearly 150 gigs of your space, clocking in around just a little over 146 gigs. GSC Game World also mentioned that the physical pre-orders are back up and running, and I'm still not exactly sure if this specifically just means the Ultimate Edition, but check out their websites, check your local stores, and check just to see if there's any more information about that if you're a physical person. So there you have it. I had way too much coffee today, and I just wanted to put out this video talking about some of the new things that are happening with Stalker 2. If you're excited about something, tell me what you're excited about. I need to go take a nap. And if you're excited about Stalker, again, don't forget to leave a like at the least and a sub at the most, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.